Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be giving you guys a tour around our homeschool space. This video is part of the Homeschool Show and Tell collaboration hosted by Abby over at Rooted in Rest and Jessica from the Waldock Way. This month's video is showing our homeschool spaces. And this is it. This is where I film all of my videos, is here in what we have, or what we call our homeschool room. It also is our office. It's just like our extra room. It's our spare bedroom in our home. I do want you guys to know we do have a classroom, and no, you don't have to have one. And there are a lot of people that are very successful and enjoy having little spaces in the living room, and then another little space in the dining room, or things like that. People utilize all kinds of things in their home and adjust and do homeschool however they want to, because it's their homeschool. And so the same is true for us, and it just works better that we have homeschool in our classroom or spare bedroom, whatever. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't school on the floor one morning in the living room or in the dining room, or take things outside to the treehouse and do school. We certainly will do that, but the majority of the time we are here in the classroom. And this is where everything lives. It doesn't always live in its exact bed, we'll say, but it's in its home here in the classroom. So keeping that in mind, it's just a classroom. Yeah, so you guys are gonna get to see more than just what is behind me. And this is going to be pretty interesting because we've not been doing anything in here. We were actually supposed to start school today, and we both are feeling a little under the weather. You guys can probably hear it in my voice. And so we're not going to start school today. I have just come to the realization that I don't think any of this is going to go as I had planned for this school year. Yeah, I don't know. So we don't feel great. We are on the mend, but I'm just not interested in starting a new unit, especially not intro to psychology. I feel like I really need to be ready for that one. So anyways, all right. Well, let's take you guys around. Well, hi, welcome to my crib. All right, we are in said classroom. This is the wall that you guys always see. I realized as I was preparing for this video, I put away all my Christmas decorations, except for those. So I may just have to make another little bin for Christmas decorations for in here, but yeah, so I just have those cute little shelves up there, and then you guys always see this little cube organizer behind me. And in here, well, let's start at the top. So this is just our morning basket that always stays up here. That is just some random things that have found a home there. And then when we move down here, these are actually some read aloud, some free books that we got that I just put in here. Those are some read alouds. Some of those we have read, some of those we have not. And then again, some more read alouds down here. And then in these two boxes are just like different manipulatives and dry erase board, chalkboard things like that. So that is what you guys see behind me. This wall, I love this color. I actually was asked what color that is. It is by Bear, and it is called Shipwreck. And I love it. It's my favorite. All of our exterior doors are this color as well. But it was supposed to be shiplapped as well. So we wanted it this color, and then we were going to shiplap because there's a lot of damage on that wall from some craft things I had up there for a couple of years. And then we were just going to paint over the shiplap with that color. Yeah, well, it's been painted, but there's no shiplap. So I still have some of the, there you go. There's the paint. So let's see. Yep, Bear. This is what it looks like. So if you guys are interested in painting, yep, Shipwreck. And I get it in eggshell. Well, I got it in eggshell for the room here. So yeah, it's supposed to, you guys can see all of the damage actually there. Yeah, it's just not been done yet. But I do have this here that I was gonna do some really cool sign with, and then that never happened, so it's just there. This shelf I don't know what to do with, so it's also just there. And then my daughter made some kind of something out of that, and I am not allowed to throw it away, apparently. So it also has found a home there. And then we have bookshelves up here. This is, so here is her to-do list. We have not been keeping up with this through the holidays, but once we get back into the full swing of school, she will be required to fill this out, complete everything each day, and then she's able to go do whatever it is that she wants to do. That is when she is allowed her screen time. She gets 1 hour of screen time a day if the to-do list is completed. Yeah, I think maybe I've done a video on that before. I think it's kind of an older video. But yeah, that's where that stays. And we go through that every day. Well, every weekday, every school day. Yeah, and then so we just have books. This is our next unit that I need to go through. And then, yeah, we just have books. So these are some of hers. These are her picture books. And then these are just some of my books down here. I am skipping over this because it's a bit of a hot mess, but this is the closet. And there are all kinds of fantastic things in there. So we just have a bunch of, bunch of storage things. It has been organized and reorganized and then reorganized again, I don't know, at least 50 times, and it probably needs it again because I feel like it never ends. And then we have my desk here with just a plethora of all the things. My printer is over there. Our beautiful windows that look outside. Let's see if you can see them here. Yeah, there we go. So these are just like little bookshelves I have up here. And that is where I set out the books that we are going to read that are unit specific, or anything that I really want to pull out. Like for the holidays, I pulled out holiday books and I set them up there because she has this little, that was my stand for my MTV Cribs introduction. But she's got like this fun little beanbag chair that she'll sit in sometimes when I read, or if she wants to read or anything like that. Yeah, and then this is her table. I actually found this table at, there's a little shop in town. They sell refurbished furniture and stuff like that. So that's where I found this, but it was actually supposed to just be a coffee table. But it turned out to be like the perfect height for her for a kid's table. So I snagged it, but it did not come with a chair, obviously. So we also have a little like antique thrift store kind of thing in town. And so I went there and I grabbed this cool little chair. I'll show it to you guys. It was handmade. It came with like a little tag on it. And I thought I left the tag on there, but apparently I didn't. But it was handmade, and it's from 1943, maybe 1945. I don't remember exactly, but it's just cool. It's just a cool little handmade chair. It's very sturdy. It just fits her perfectly. So I thought it was pretty cool. If I was going to pay $30 for an IKEA table or an IKEA chair or Walmart or whatever, I was like, well, I might as well spend $30 and have at least, you know, some kind of cool something to go along with it. And then on this wall, we just have, so we were here, we just have this, holds like note cards and things. Yeah, it still had the note cards in it from Creepy Crawlies, and I took them down for this video. So if that tells you guys about the usage of this, I had really high hopes for this thing when I bought it, and it's very cute, but the making of the note cards was the part that was a pain. And I just have not found it in me to do that again for any of these other units. And then we have this cute little alphabet sign that's hanging all crooked because it won't stay on the wall. And I don't have any more push pins. But that has been really, really helpful for little one with her handwriting. It's really nice for her to have that up there because she will reference it from time to time. I've got this little thing. Honestly, I think it came from Hobby Lobby. It was red. I spray painted it, and it's got all of our art supplies hanging up there because it's, you know, it's close to her table. And then I've got just a little dry erase board here that I will use from time to time. We've got the Pledge of Allegiance. This is obviously an old recitation, but recitation here. And then we have a prayer here that we go over. And then we're back to the blue wall. So that is the excitement of our classroom. Yeah, this room has served many purposes in the handful of years that we have lived here. But I have recently downsized in here, which I know seems kind of crazy, but this room was like packed full of all kinds of stuff. I was running a crafting business out of this room, and we were schooling, and there was just stuff everywhere. You could hardly even walk into the room because there was just machines and all kinds of stuff. So it felt really good to get all that stuff out and kind of minimize a lot of the things in here. I'm feeling that I may even want to do that a little bit more. Get some nice pretty shelves up with decorations, even if it's not Christmas anymore, but like, it's just nice to have that kind of stuff. So anyways, that is it. That's our little classroom here. I'm hoping one day we'll actually get the shiplap up here because this was a tester actually for another area in our home. We wanted to try this and see how it worked here first before we did it in one of the main areas. So hopefully that will happen sooner rather than later. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.